Hi everybody, it's Norma and I have some exciting news to share. Root Candle is coming out with a new collection of candles for the fall, and they decided to do something like they did last year where they picked some reviewers, from Instagram, YouTube, to review the new candles. Luckily I was picked last year and I did a review on one of their huge 3-wick candles. And this year, the new collection is coming out in this very glass style, which, as you guys may know if you've been following some of my videos, I haven't had the best of luck with the Queen Bee jars. Fortunately, my last one that I tried, Rose Petals, did fabulously. So it kind of restored my faith in Ruth, because I was like, what is it? I'm getting all these duds in a row. But I have actually had pretty good luck with the very glass. So I know a lot of people don't, because these are wider at the top and then they narrow down toward the bottom. But I buy a lot of other candles that come in this style, so I'm kind of used to how they burn, and I have no issues with this style of candle. Now, we were allowed to pick 3 scents, and I'm going to give you a list of the scents that are coming out in the fall. It's Drizzling Honey, Apple Orchard, Seaside Driftwood, Bourbon Vanilla, Vineyard Chateau, Sun-Dried Cotton, Wooded Citrus, Hazelnut Latte, and Tobacco Vanilla. Now, I do believe that some of the scents are repackages, and I don't remember which ones are which, but I do remember them saying that, for instance, the Wooded Citrus is more of a sea breeze air type of candle, and it's actually a repackage of one of those large candles that came out last year. And I think it's actually a repackage of the one that I reviewed, because that was like a sea, salty air, ocean type scent. So the Bourbon Vanilla is a repackage of their Madagascar Vanilla, which I know is very popular, and people were upset when that one was discontinued. So some of these are repackages. I think the Drizzling Honey may be a repackage. The Apple Orchard was a repackage. But the one that I got is actually a new scent. And we were allowed to pick 3, and they were going to send us 1 candle. So I picked Drizzling Honey, Apple Orchard, and Vineyard Chateau, and the candle that they sent me is Vineyard Chateau. So I'm really excited about that. Now, like I said, this comes in the very glass style. They come with these lids. Now, I do find that these lids are a little tricky, because I have to really push down to get the suction going. But once it's down, it's down. I just gotta push on it, and then it goes down. And it's kind of pretty. It's got the gold lettering. I mean, I think the packaging is a little bit fancier than their previous very glass styles. So just to show you for reference, this is a candle in the other very glass style. As you can see, the lid is different. The jar is the same, but it's just the packaging's a little bit different. So that's a comparison for that. Now, this is just going to be a cold sniff review. Obviously, I need to burn the candle before I can do a full-on review. But the scent description on this is: experience a Napa Valley vineyard with notes of ripe grapes, hint of rosewood, and sweet herbs, all wrapped in the warmth of sandalwood and musk. And I really like that they did this little thing with the scent notes. Saves me from having to look them up. And the package also included a brochure from Root, which basically gives you really helpful hints about how to take care of your candles. It gives you, it talks about the filled candles, the votive candles, their pillars and dinner candles. It gives you the burn time. So it says on the very glass, the small very glass burns up to 44 hours, and the 10.5 ounce which is this size, is up to 70 hours. And they also have given us a code, people. We like our codes, don't we? So they had this little separate little document here. It says, we've been busy bees and we're excited to share this new look with you first. We created a special promo code for 40% off to use on future purchases, Reviewers17. And it says, please feel free to share this code, and the code is valid until August 31st. So, what does it smell like to me? It's actually really nice, you guys. I definitely get the grape, and I get the herbs, and I get the sandalwood, rosewood. I mean, I get some wood, some woody notes, and some musk. So I think their description is pretty much spot on because I get all of that. Now, I know that you are all probably wondering, does it smell like Bath & Body Works wine cellar, which originally came out as smoked berries and incense, and they repackaged it as wine cellar. And it's been a pretty popular cellar with Bath & Body Works. I happen to have a little sampler here of the original smoked berries and incense, and it's definitely not the same. I think there's a lot of similarities, but the smoked berries and incense said, relax with a mysteriously beautiful blend of cedarwood, incense, smoked red berries, and a hint of Madagascar vanilla bean. And I can't find, I know I have it somewhere, but I can't find my jar of wine cellar, where I know they changed the description, but the scent's the same. I think the huge big difference is in this, you definitely get that incensey note. This one you don't. You get the grape, you get the sandalwood, the herbs, and a little bit of musk, not too much. Now another candle that I know is pretty popular is Colonial Candle has the Fine Merlot. And this is more of a wine scent, and this one you get definitely more of the fruity notes. So I think that the Vineyard Chateau falls somewhere in between these two candles. It's not as fruity as the Fine Merlot, and it's not as incensey and deep and warm and earthy as the smoked berries and incense, aka wine cellar. It's somewhere in between. I actually really like it. It's more, to me, it's more on the central woody side versus the fruity side. So that may help some of you if you're trying to decide if you're interested in it or not. You know, it's not real super grapey. Like, you know, Yankee Candle has their Vineyard. It's not a grapey scent, but you can definitely smell the grape. But you can definitely pick up the wood and the other notes. So I think it's the type of scent that's going to be right in my scent wheelhouse. So I'm rather glad that they picked this one for me. Although I was really curious to try the apple orchard and the sizzling honey. So I'll be interested to see the reviews of whoever got those candles. So there you guys have it. That's just my down and dirty, quick little code sniff review. You'll have to stay tuned for my full review. I do like to burn the candle a little bit before I do a full-on review. Normally I like to wait till I'm past the halfway point, but I may not wait that long because the code is only good through August 31st, and I know got to plan for budgets and stuff like that. So I'll try to get the review up sometime during the month of July for sure. And I'm really excited. If you guys are one of the reviewers that got a candle, please comment below with what you got, because I definitely want to tune in to catch all of your reviews if you were one of the lucky ones chosen. I think they chose 30 people, including like 2 in Canada. So there you guys have it. Once again, the 40% off code is Reviewers17, and that's good through August 31st, 2017. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.